Hello, everyone. I'm Tay Tay, Goddess Taya 8888. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Gotta get these. I'm learning. Gotta learn how to cut my bangs straight. Straight. But anyway, this reading here is we're seeing what's going on with the foster care system or the foster parents. They are lacking money. But see, okay, we have Eight of Pentacles reverse. Six of Pentacles reverse. And what I'm hearing is that these foster care people whoever this resonates with, they're not taking care of the kids as they are supposed to. They're doing moon work. But they're not getting anything, any energy from the moon. Okay? So, they are either in an occult or something. But the children and some of these foster care parents is not being taken care of properly. So it's just like they came from one bad situation to another. But since the spell work isn't working, they're in their head, they're depressed. This person some of them may have a mental illness. Some of them do have a mental illness. We have the Queen of Cups. Some of them, they are intuitive. They use the gift wrong. This is how they are able to get these foster children. They lost their intuition. They lost their gifts. The Queen of Wands, and their world is turned upside down. Their world is turned upside down. See how cloudy how gray that sky is? Clouds have covered them. Spirits are after them too. and they're trying to protect themselves. They were sitting on their throne, their make-believe thrones, still demanding, trying to manipulate the moon. They're trying to manipulate the moon. Not only the moon, but others too. But things have been delayed for them. Yep. Their intuition is no more. Their intuition is cloudy. Practically, they were stealing from the government. Practically, they were stealing from the system. They didn't really want the children. They didn't want to have them, or they couldn't have them. So they thought that, well, these mothers don't want these children. Well, I could just use them as pawn to get what I want, do what I want to get money. I don't have to do nothing for them. Their own parents or parent don't want them. I don't want them either. I just want the money. That's how they are. Knight of Wands. Okay, you have Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands. They was manipulated. They was manipulating the system and the children. Mm-hmm. And they was sick. Oh. Knight of Pentacles. Something also tells me that they didn't do it just for themselves. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Why is the Knight of Swords here? Okay, let me see. It was all about money, y'all. All about that dollar. Some of these people, they had their own children, they had family, but bringing in that foster child gave them extra money for the family. Or this Knight of Swords has a family. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. He do not feel guilty, or she do not feel guilty. Wow. They don't feel guilty for what they did. He's not on the right path, y'all. They not on the right path. This Knight of Swords is not on the right path. But what is the situation with the child in their care? They doing they done, or they're doing candle work. And I'm hearing something about their childhood. Their childhood. Maybe they was adopted and they was treated badly. And now they are fostering children and treating them the way they were treated. But that spell work has been returned to them. Because, see, there's angels looking over those children. Those children's ancestors are looking over them. This is how these children are able to keep going. Wow. Spell work is being returned back to this Knight of Swords. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. I'm hearing teenagers. They're hearing around about spell work and everything. The teenagers. And they're learning how to reverse the spell back onto whoever sent it. They have friends. Wow. Wow. Even these foster parents, foster people that's fostering these children, they're friends for some of you. That your friends even had spell work put on you. With your children. Damn. Your so-called friends, they don't like your children. Oh, using the children as slaves. Come on now. For some of you, the children's parents has passed, and your own people that is fostering these children is their own family. They lost their parents. They took them children in. If they were inherited something, they took these children in for that purpose, for the money. Rich or poor, if they left them the house, if their parents left them the house, whatever their parents left them, this is why they took them children, the children or the child in for that child or children's inheritance. Mm. They was holding on to that. People was holding on to the inheritance. And when they got that inheritance, because the hold was taken off the inheritance. After they got the children, that's when these people really turned on these children. Come on now, come on, come on, come on. The children are depressed. And because the spell work doesn't work anymore, they are depressed. And this makes it even harder on the children, because they're taking their anger out on the children, because for some of y'all, they are taking the anger out on the children. Because the moon work is not working anymore. And they crying crocodile tears. Okay? This is supposed to be a caring, nurturing person. They act like they are caring and everything, but this bitch has a fake ass smile. And they're on drugs and owe drug money. And they're racist. I kept seeing black children. The family is white. And the child, for some of y'all, have a black child. Man, I'm telling you. Some of y'all are interfering with that child's destiny, too. And some of these parents are pregnant by their own family member. Ancestors say no. I told you, these children's ancestors are looking over them. They gonna fuck y'all's ass up. In my judgment on y'all, I hold y'all in contempt. And because of this, because of the abuse of these children, and some of you have taken their parents' life or parent life for the purpose of this child's inheritance, you will suffer $40,000 lifetimes of damnation. 40,000 lifetimes of no happiness, none in all areas of your life, because you did this. You will suffer with money, love life, family life, jobs. You're going to suffer 40,000 years, lifetimes. You're going to be out in the cold. Some of you are going to be homeless. Because the spell work didn't work, some of you have put these children out of your homes. But some of y'all playing like the child ran away. Some of y'all playing like the child ran away. When you were able to get the energy from the moon, you will call that child back in your life. But see, this time, the money is gone permanently. It might not be all the way gone, but you don't have as much as you had. Anything else from this deck here? I was asking about the Knight of Wands. You know, this is going for everybody, especially this Knight of Wands. I mean, some of you got pregnant by your own family member. It was consensual. The place you live will or is be overcrowded with trash. In other words, you have a problem up here. That's a part of your karma. That's a part of your karma. You being a hoarder. You feel like your energy is depleted. You ciphered the energy of that child or the children. And now their ancestors are siphoning yours. That's why you're depressed. Yeah, you was putting your hands on that child too, or the children. Yes, you was. You was tormenting that child or the children. For some of you, you did spell work for them to be overweight. You're in regret now. You're in regret, and or you will be in regret. Your wishes was not met to continue to get money for these children. It's a shame that the world has to suffer. The whole world has to suffer for your wrongdoings. Divine said you're not changing your ways. And they know you're not changing your ways. You think that that's the right thing to do. There will be no death for you, even if you try to commit suicide. No. The pain that you done put these children through, you will deal with it. You have no choice but to deal with it. I'm going to end the reading right here. These foster parents that are taking advantage of these children, you will suffer damnation. That's all I'm going to say about it. You know? So, get ready. Because it starts now.